What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, and welcome to another discussion video. Today is a very weird one. I've been in discussions about starting up Season 2 of the Ocean League. You guys don't have to worry about that yet. Applications will be coming out when they come out, so when they do, just keep an eye out for it. But I was working on the doc, and I was asking some of the members that are returning to the Ocean League from Season 1, and I was trying to figure out what they thought would be a good replacement for this monster right here, Mega Metagross. Because this Pokemon, if you guys didn't know, ran house in the league. We've had it priced at 40 points, taking up your Mega slot and making you unable to draft a S tier Mon, which is completely fair in my opinion. I think it's a really good way to do it. But the tiers that we had and everything that we had involved with that made it so the teams built around Mega Metagross were just still ridiculously busted. So I had a couple of options that I came up with that I wanted to throw around there. I kind of thought I might as well do a discussion video on it and let you guys know my thought process and see what other people are saying, how the votes are going, because we did put it up to a vote. And yeah, so let's just get into it. So to start off, Mega Metagross is an absolute monster. We can all agree on that. Is like if this Pokemon is in the Ocean League right now, we have mons like Ash Ninja, we have mons like we have Magirna and Lele. This Pokemon is going number 1, and that's just for sure. It's got ridiculous stats. All of them are over base 100 except for HP, which is 80, that's average in my opinion. So why is this Pokemon so good? Well, you have access to Priority and Bullet Punch, you have powerful moves like Meteor Mash and Zen Headbutt, you have Earthquake, you have access to tons of coverage in your elemental punches except for Fire Fang. Yeah, you got Ice Punch, right? Yeah, so Fire Punch is the only one that you don't get. All that's Tough Claws boosted. You have access to Clear Body before, so you can't be intimidated before you Mega Evolve. You have 150 defense, so powerful Dark type moves, powerful Fire type moves, powerful Ghost type moves, Ground type moves aren't going to be OHKOing you. You have to do this thing on the special side. You're so fast, you don't need to run that much investment in speed. It's just kind of crazy to me that this thing is so good. I did not expect it to be this good when it was first announced in ORAS, but it is, and it's just ridiculous. So that's why this thing is so good. Right now, personally, I'm leaning towards booting it. It's not going to be allowed in Season 2 of the Ocean League, and I have 3 potential moves for it now. The first move is, I'll go over this one here, though it's in the middle, is Darkrai. You guys are seeing me use Darkrai in the ICBA right now. By the time of recording it, I believe it's 9 kills, 3 losses, 3 deaths. Why did I say the wrong thing both? Anyways, so it's 9 kills, 3 deaths, and it's a really good Pokemon. The Ultra Tier Mons, the S Tier Mons for us can't use Z moves, so you're locked out of using Z Hypnosis, you're locked out of using Z Dark Pulse, Z Sludge Bomb, all these great coverage moves that Darkrai has, you can't use them. But that makes it kind of less broken. Darkrai is a Mon that kind of has gotten the moniker of Special Weavile, which is kind of funny because it is that. It's a really fast revenge killer, but on the special side. It's got decent attack stat, but you're not really using that too much. Your defenses are pretty good though, so you are going to be able to take a Mach Punch or 2. Darkrai to me is a really good Mon, and based on the other Pokemon that we have allowed, it kind of fits that mold where it could be there. I wouldn't say it's the best Pokemon that we allowed, but it would be pretty damn close. I think it would be like the top 3 or 4 Pokemon that were picked. We do have Genesect, of course, in the league, and Aegis/2, so I think Darkrai could fit in quite nicely. Moving on though, we'll go into Ho-Oh. This is a box art legend, except we're not allowing it to have Regenerator. So you see it gets Pressure and Regenerator. This would be only using Pressure. Now, Regenerator Ho-Oh was allowed in the BBL. If you guys have followed for a while, you know how the BBL went for us. And Regenerator Ho-Oh is a problem. Yes, you take 50% from rocks, and you only gain back, 33% from Regenerator, but you have access to, 130 base attack with 154 special defense. That's as bulky as a Florges. You also have 106 HP, and 90 defense is still not that bad. You can be physical or special. Obviously, this thing has ridiculous stats all around. That's just non-debatable. Fire and Flying is a pretty good typing. You get access to Brave Bird, you have access to Sacred Fire, which burns half the time. That's crazy. This Pokemon has access to a ton of great moves. I'll just list them off because I haven't really looked that in depth into them. You have Earth Power and Earthquake. You have access to Flame Charge, which I think is great. Giga Drain is something I didn't know it got. You have Iron Head for Fairy types if they don't want to take, I guess if they want to take a Fire type move, which is very few of them. But then you have access to Recover and do you get Roost? Yes, you do. You get Roost and Recover, so you can run both if you want to be that guy. But you have so much coverage options. You have Electric coverage. You have access to Shadow Ball and Signal Beam to deal with that. Who but you? Ho can be supportive. It can be offensive. I'm just thinking that with its typing defensively, with its typing coming out of rocks, how good will it be without Regenerator? The last one I'm looking at is Arceus Bug. Now, this Arceus Bug would have to hold the Insect Plate because obviously you have to be Bug type, and because you can't run the Z Crystal on S tiers, it would have to be Insect Plate, which means you're getting a boost in your Judgment, plus having it be, so wait, it's going to be Judgment, which is 100 base power, 100% accuracy, so Special Earthquake. That is going to be Insect Plate boosted, which I believe is what, 1.2? Yep, and Stab, which is 1.5, coming from 120 base special attack mon. I used Arceus Bug before in the past. I was very, very, very underwhelmed. I thought it was going to be better than Arceus Ice. I was wrong. Arceus Ice is a little bit better, just a tiny bit, but they're both trash. That's in an Ubers league, of course. But this thing does get every single move. Like, it gets all the moves plus the move that it gets from level up. All the TM and HM moves, I should say, at least. The big thing with Arceus is that a lot of the time it's forced to be defensive. Bug type is a bad defensive type, but at the same time it's a good defensive type because you're taking ground type moves, you're taking fighting type moves, which are both very spammable in format. So why do I think it could come off the list? Well, I mean, you have 120 base attack, defense, special attack, special defense, speed, HP, but you're so forced to do certain things with Arceus that it can't do what it wants to do. This thing has so much pressure against it to be defensive. Getting rocks up is almost a priority, it's almost a necessity for your opponent, and I felt like this thing is so pressured to do everything for a team, and maybe I wouldn't make this thing cost 220 points, maybe I'd make it cost 240 or 260, but I think it's definitely a possibility for something that can come off a list. To me, it's definitely the worst Arceus. I'd used it in the BBL, and I was, like I said before, I was so underwhelmed. Arceus Fire was there, it was pretty damn good. Arceus Grass was there, it was kind of iffy. Then there's Arceus Ice, which again, imagine Stab, 100 power, Ice Beams that are plate boosted, and Stab like I said before. So yeah, that's kind of threatening. You have priority, you have literally all the moves under the sun, whatever you can think about, it probably gets it, which is crazy. Like it has Shadow Force in its recommended moves. That's just insane. You get Trick, which I mean you can't really use because you have Insect Plate, but like, look, this is a very tough decision for me. I want to know what you guys think about this. I'm going to go over to the Ocean and check out what they think right now about these. I made a poll there, I want to see what they say. So currently I have Mega Metagross staying in and being 240 points with 9 votes. I have Non-Regenerator Ho at 5 votes. I have Arceus Bug at 6 votes. And I have Darkrai with 16 votes. So right now it looks like we're going to go with Darkrai. But you guys got to let me know. What do you think? Do you guys think it'd be feasible to have an Arceus form that, again, can't use an item in a format? Do you think a Pokemon that takes 50% from rocks, doesn't have Regenerator, its best ability is Pressure, but has amazing stats, great coverage, do you think that could be allowed? Or do you think Darkrai is the best option? Or are you one of the people that think Mega Metagross should still be allowed, even though it can't be knocked off? It has such an amazing ability, great typing, everything about it is awesome. What do you guys think? If you guys haven't already, go in the description, check out the Ocean. It is my Discord server. It is linked in every single one of my videos. Also, while you guys are down there, I have my Twitter links down there, so you guys should definitely go ahead and give that a follow. And of course, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoyed this video. I want to hear what you guys thought about this in the comment section below. Can't wait to hear it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.